We are back here today with the 10-year rebuilds, and today we are doing something I've never done before. We're combining the 10-year rebuilds with the 82-0 challenges. So yes, we are going to be attempting the 82-0 challenge, but have 10 years to complete this. So what is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing today? Yeah, we're trying to go 82-0. Normally I get 3, 4, maybe 5 years to do so, but today we're getting 10 years. So this is going to be chaotic, it's going to be hectic, but we're going to try to at least have my best record in 2K21 next gen. So I haven't decided my team, so we're just going to randomize it. I mean, I'm going to be making so many trades, so many signings, so many draft picks, and the team we are going to be is the Minnesota Timberwolves. Okay, not bad at all. So for this, we're just going to simulate the first season, not start in the off season. So what I wanted to do is, okay, yeah, like this is going to be crazy because I got to set up to try to go 82-0 for the first 5 seasons, but then these players are going to get older. So I got to go, like, try to go 82-0 from seasons 5 to 10 when Cat's going to be pushing towards 33, 34, and he might start regressing. So guys that I think, like, I'm only going to move right now in season number 1. I don't expect to do great. We're going to keep a tally. I'm going to have it in my notes on each record each season, and we'll figure out which our best records are. So if we look at our salary cap breakdown, I only want to trade expiring deals. Ed Davis, going to be moving him. Jared Vanderbilt. And that's it. So I'm going to be packaging those 2 guys right now. We only get our first round pick if it's top 3 protected, which could be nice. And I'm actually getting some pretty good deals here. We can get Moses Brown. I like the idea of Matisse Thybulle. Devontae Graham is nice, but he'll be a free agent. I don't want to give up a first round pick. So yeah, we're going to do this trade for Matisse Thybulle and Mike Scott. I'm not going to... Actually, you know what? I should move Mike Scott. And I'm also going to sign Jordan McLaughlin to the remainder of the season and package Scott and him and seeing what I can get. Just kind of the 2 bottom guys on the team. But if I can get somebody on a multi-year deal that can move on draft night, we'll definitely do that. Bielitsa would be nice. And I get a first round pick. I mean, I might do that just for the first round pick. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. Because 2025, who knows where the Kings are going to be at. So, let's do this trade for Nemanja Bjelica. We do have to give up a 2022 second. That's fine with me. And now, what can I move Bjelica for? Seth Curry? I don't want to give up any more seconds at the moment. Can I just get somebody on a multi-year deal without giving up any picks? Yeah, and it's going to be Royce O'Neal and a second for Bjelica. So, that is going to be for me. I'm not trying to go 82-0 in year 1. I'll see you guys at the end of the season. And then we'll kind of start to get this rebuild underway. I would like to play Thybulle, and I would like to play McDaniels as well. So let's just give them minutes. And yeah, I'll see you guys at the end of the season. We're probably going to get a new coach come that time as well. And we'll see what our first record's going to be in the 82-0 challenge 10-year style. Alright, so we didn't start off our first season on any high note, as we ended up as the 14th seed here in the Western Conference. Cat was good, He was all NBA 13. We'll see if we're going to end up having to move him throughout this video. I really don't know. We do get Edwards there on our rookie first team. So we ended up going 28-54. Yeah, not great at all. Nobody regressed, which is nice, besides no... Okay, these guys did. The young wings did. We can take a look at the player stats. Towns, Russell, Edwards led the way. Beasley, I guess because his shot tendency is pretty low. But the year 1 offseason, we're going to be making a lot of moves because I'm going to try to go 82-0 each season. So I don't want to waste any years. Year 1 was kind of a waste because we just had to get through the season. The Jazz won it all. They beat the Nets in 6. Donovan Mitchell's your finals MVP. Shout out to him. So what I'm going to do, if I get the top 3 pick, I think I'm going to trade it. Not for like a second round pick, but probably. So we're there at 4. We'll see if we get lucky. And we don't anyway. We fall to 6. The Warriors got 7 in real life, so that is fine with me. We don't get our first round pick this year. We do get it next year. So we have no first round picks in this draft. I'm cool with that. Do I want to fire Finch for D'Antoni? No, I think we're going to wait to see if we can get a better coach down the line. And then let's pick up Randy Martin, and boom, we get all those guys. Okay, so, like, yeah, what if I could sign, like, a Rick Carlisle or a Brad Stevens, Steve Kerr, Nick Nurse, one of those guys that really just have all A ratings in this game. So, do I want to start off, like, I don't want to move Edwards. I think Edwards is going to be a big part of this team. I do want to move D'Lo, though. I don't know if I should move him this offseason, down the line. I think if I can get, like, a Ben Simmons, because I think, like, I want to construct some of these rosters. Yes, I just want to get as many 90s as possible and studs as possible, but if there's a chance that I could just kind of fit this team in a matter that makes sense, and I can actually say, okay, having a defensive 4 next to Cat because he lacks defensive at the 5, okay, that might win us some more games, you know? So, I mean, we can get Jamal Murray. It is some upgrades. Brandon Ingram would be nice. I would love somebody on a fairly cheap contract. I mean, do I try to trade up? Yeah, like for pick 5. I landed Kuminga, Jalen Green, or somebody like that. I think that's something I want to do. Could we just do Malik Beasley for 5? They would want 2 first-round picks and Moses Brown, but this is why I have everybody that's under contract for multiple years. So, these guys do have team options, unfortunately. Jake Layman, does that get it done? Nope, would only cost me 1 first. So let's throw in Juan Hernangomez. This should get the steal done, and boom, there we go. I would also like to have cap space next year. I don't need it this year, but I wouldn't mind moving Rubio for draft picks, and him and Royce O'Neal. We'll see if I can get maybe the 12th overall pick. I mean, Rubio does have good trade value, as you can see. I can get Josh Green. Yeah, I didn't really like any of these players that I got offered. So, like, with the Wizards, they don't have any cap space. I'm just trying to see if we can get a top 10 pick. Cavs at 9, probably not. Okay, so who's got 11? It is the Thunder. Hey, let's take another first-round pick from them. So, boom, there we go. We have picks 5 and 11 in this draft. I'll see you guys with who I take. All right, and there are some studs here. So, Jalen Suggs is on the board as Green goes 1, Mobley 2, Cade 3, Jalen Johnson 4. So, we are going to take Jalen Suggs here with the 5th overall pick. Now, I want to see if I should try to trade up and get Kuminga. I don't know if it would be worth trading McDaniels and if we don't want to trade D'Lo. So let's just go here to 11. And then Kuminga go at 6. He did. So, okay, Scotty Barnes went at 7. I would have loved him. Moses Moody just went. So let's see who's on the board. I would like to just take somebody young with potential. I like Davion Mitchell. He's 22, so I'm going to pass up on him. Sharif Cooper would be nice. Brandon Boston, Zaire Williams. I could go after Zaire Williams. Franz Wagner. Day'Ron Sharp, Chris Duarte, James Bouknight as well. I think I'm going to go... I'm leaning... Kai Jones is also interesting, just getting another big. I'm going to go Zaire Williams here, though, with the 11th overall pick. And we ended up with a Marcelo here in the second round. I'll sign him, but I don't think he'll play much for us. So we're going to pick up the team options on everybody here, and then we'll look to trade them for future first-round picks down the line. The only free agent here that I feel like we should, would make our team a lot better. I mean, Chris Paul obviously would, but it fit-wise, well, Chris Paul really never makes it to free agency. He always opts in. All right, he wants 37 mil. He'll get that multi-year deal. I mean, Kawhi is somebody, but we don't really have the cap space just yet. We do have D'Lo that I would like to move maybe next offseason if it lands me like a Chet Holmgren. I mean, like I said, I wouldn't mind moving him right now, but I think I'm going to keep him on the team. Clint Capella. I mean, yeah, I don't think I'm going to move him. So, guys that will be free agents next year includes, let's see, Josh Okogie. And that's it. Alright, so we're just going to move Okogie right now and seeing if I can get anybody I like. I do like Moses Brown. Is he under contract next year as well? He does have... Oh, yes, I like those team options, and he's very cheap. So we are going to do that trade. I could get first-round picks, but I kind of value Moses Brown and his contract here right now. So let's do Okogie for Moses Brown, and we are going to also sign... Ooh, I could sign... Who's got good trade value here? Olynyk might, Porter Wood, Burks, Duncan Robinson, or... I like Reggie Jackson a lot, but he's 31, so he might regress. So I think it's either Duncan Robinson or Otto Porter that I should go after. I'm going to go after Duncan Robinson, give him a 3-year deal, hopefully sign him, and boom, there we go. So I can definitely trade him on draft night next season. Player progression, everybody goes up, which is just something you want to see. I'm okay with being bad next year, just to have a higher draft pick in the 2022 class. Adding a Paolo Banchero would be nice, or Chad Holmgren, Jaden Hardy, J.D. Davison, Kennedy Chandler. One of those studs would be nice. So we will have 3 training camps. I'm just going to use them on top potentials. So let's send, wow, Towns or Russell aren't A+, but I'm going to use it on my Jaden McDaniels, somebody that could actually, that actually kind of needs it a little bit, because we know Russell and Towns are probably actually A+. So we'll send Zaire Williams, and then finally I'm going to send... we will send Moses Brown to on top potential. So like I said, we don't have anybody that will be a free agent next season. Everybody will have a lot of players will have team contracts. Actually, we do have Ish Smith. The game had assigned me him, but I'm not going to move Ish Smith. Not really worth it. So they come up with Russell, Edwards, Culver. I'll pass on that. Let's move Culver out and Suggs in. I would like to give Matisse Thybulle some minutes and Zaire Williams, and we do have a couple minutes to spare. So let's give Matisse 10. Let's give Zaire 10 minutes here. And then let's also, McDaniels can be the 4 at 27, Towns 34, Edwards 34, Russell 34. Suggs I'd like to give 32, and I got 4 more minutes here, so we'll go 1 more to these guys down here. Yeah, let me actually do this real quick. Okay, I'm cool with that. I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Probably going to get a new coach next offseason. I'm fine with being bad. I think... next year is where we're going to actually start to try to push for 50 wins, and then hopefully we have a good draft pick this offseason, adding a top guy, and yeah, we're off to a abysmal start. All right, we weren't great this season. We were the 10th best team in the Western Conference, so not great at all. Suggs does not take home Rookie of the Year. Do we get any Timberwolves on these all-NBA teams? We don't see any Cat. Definitely not any defensive teams. We do get Suggs on all rookie first teams. So we go 37-45 in year 2. Hey, it's a 9-win improvement. We can take a look that we have 3 88 pluses. You know, Suggs will eventually get up there. So I do want to move D'Lo eventually, because I would like to sign a stud free agent this offseason. Either it's a Beal, Levine, Kyrie Irving. I would be down for all of those guys. So here was the scoring allocation between everybody on the team if you wanted to see. And did anybody regress, actually? Let's take a look at the bottom. So, yeah, we had a little bit of regression. Noel, he didn't play. Sela, Thibault regressed. McDaniels regressed? What's up with that? Brown as well? Are you serious? So let's see who wins the 2022 NBA Finals. It is going to be the Celtics over the Lakers in 5. Jaylen Brown gets Finals MVP over Jason Tatum. So let's go here into the draft lottery where we should have at least one first-round pick here, and it's ours at 12. We don't have anything else. I doubt we get lucky, so we stay at 12. Do we have another first-round pick in this class? We do not, so we only have 12, which isn't great. I would like to I think Steven Silas would be a good coach for this team. So I'm going to fire Chris Finch. I'm going to go after Steven Silas. I'm going to fire David Vanderpool. I'm going to go after Mike D'Antoni. Do we get both of them? Sick, I do. Oh, I can't sign both. Okay, so let me not sign D'Antoni. And then let me go here and sign D'Antoni because that's just a stupid 2K glitch. Going to fire Brian Gates and then going to hire just a assistant coach with great ratings. So that is going to be Dion Blount. And boom, there we go. And then assistant GM, we can pick up Ryan Johnson. Okay, sweet. So, yeah, we're going to see what the Silas D'Antoni era can bring to us. 2 former Rockets head coaches here in Minnesota. So, I do want to move D'Lo because I would like to have a max slot during free agency. I mean, I could get Ben Simmons, which is nice, but I don't think there's a way that I would have a max slot if I'm paying Simmons and Karl-Anthony Towns. Because I would like to put Simmons at the 4. I don't know. I kind of want to do that. But I think I might just try to trade him for a top 5 pick. Porzingis would be fun. Jonathan Isaac is on a great contract. You know what? Where are they selecting? 8? I could be down for that. Would you do D'Lo for Isaac in 8? They would want my first round pick and a lottery protected. No. This is why I have guys on multi-year deals. Rowan Duncan Robinson. Do I want to do that? Because then I would keep 12 as well. They would want a 2026 first. What about if I just throw in 3 second-round picks? There we go. Okay, so now we have 8 and 12. And I like Jonathan Isaac, who could be our good defensive power forward, and I could still go after a max guy in free agency. So if I were to move maybe 12 and Zaire Williams, could this get me high? Okay, could this get me high? Could this get me into the top 5? I don't know. Let's see. So let's see. Who's got number 5? It is the Rockets. So Zaire Williams and 12 for 5. I mean, the stars check out. The value checks out. So I doubt the Clippers would... Oh, that's a second round pick. I almost messed up there. I mean, the Raptors at 4. Would they do this? Oh, they did that at 4. Okay, so maybe I should have waited to see if I could do that for 3. But hey, I'm going to end up with either Davison, Holmgren, Banchero, or Hardy. I really don't need Davison. So I'm hoping Banchero or Hardy falls to me at 4. And if we take a look at the draft summary, it goes Baldwin and Banchero. So this is a fairly easy selection for me right now. It's going to be Jaden Hardy. And then we pick again at 8, so it went Michael Foster, Yannick Noza, Kendall Brown. Okay, and we're on the clock at 8. I would have loved Kendall Brown here. Obviously, he went. So we could go Kennedy Chandler. We could go Jabari Smith. We could go Adrian Griffin. We could go Ty Washington. We could go Scooter Henderson. We could go J.D. Davis and Armando Bacot. I don't think I want to touch any of those bigs. So it's really Davison, Henderson, Jabari Smith, or Adrian Griffin. I think I'm going to take Adrian Griffin here. Yeah, I'm going to take Adrian Griffin. We get 2 wings here in this draft. So we're going to sign them both, Hardy and Griffin. So let's go here to team player options. We're going to pick up the team options on everybody here because everybody would potentially be a trade candidate. So all these guys are fairly old. I mean, Harden, KD, Butler, who will all be free agents. So we could go after Beal. We could go after Kyrie. Because we're going to eventually have to pay Anthony Edwards, right? So let's see what we want to do here. We can't afford Curry. We would actually be $30 million over the cap. What? Oh, man. Okay, so if I wanted to sign Kyrie, we're $30 mil over the cap? How? I guess because we're paying, like, Edwards, Culver. Okay, I'm going to move Culver. I'm going to move probably Thibault, not McDaniels. McDaniels on a good contract. I don't know. Let's move Culver and Thibault right now. And we're going to get Jayshawn Tate and a 2023 swap best with the Rockets/Nets. So, yeah, if I wanted Kyrie, damn, we're 20 mil off. So I would have to move really Jonathan Isaac. I didn't want to do that. I really didn't want to do that. Because I kind of want to keep Edwards, Hardy, Suggs, and Griffin for now. I mean, we could move Jalen Noel, who will be a free agent next year, Naz Reid, who will be a free agent next year, and Marcela, and also Jayshawn Tate as well. I can actually pick up Clint Capella, and I feel like, I don't know, I should do that and then look to flip Capella because I can get a first-round pick. But now we're going to pick up Sadiq Bey and Alex Len for those guys. I will move Alex Len right now. For Kyra Lewis and a first-round pick, also throwing in Jayshawn Tate, these guys will both be free agents next year. So let's do that. Now, we have a lot of future first-round picks, right? We have that Nets pick next year. We have a future Heat pick, a future Bucks pick. What did we get from the Kings? But even after all that, if I wanted to sign Kyrie Irving, yeah, we're still $18 million away from doing so. Where is Zach LaVine at? How much are we off from Zach LaVine? We're 11 mil off from Zach LaVine. So I would have to move Isaac. But I kind of like Isaac's contract on this team. It's only 17 mil. I've thought about moving Cat. I mean, I'm not sure what I would really want for him. I mean, Bam, I would save 3 mil. I'd probably prefer Bam over Cat right now. Okay, so I would save 3 mil doing that. I think I'm going to do that. I think I will. I mean, if we look at how it goes into the future, Cat will go up to 36 next year. Bam will eventually hit 37, but not for a couple years. We'd swap McDaniels for Ochoa. Ochoa is great in this game. Both of them are from the 2020 class. Can I just do this straight up? Cat for Bam, and would you also give me a future first-round pick? No. What about if we just try to do this straight up? They really want to do McDaniels for Ochoa. I mean, I would throw in seconds. They mean really nothing to me. And they would want my 2024 first for their 2026 first. I mean, I think we're going to be great in 2024, so it's not the end of the world. So you know what? We will swap these picks. We're going to do a Cat for Bam swap. So now, if I wanted to sign Zach LaVine, we're 8 mil off. That's like an Adrian Griffin trade away. That's like Adrian Griffin and Kyrie Lewis. I mean, that's 9 mil. I would have to bring somebody back like Lou Dort for 1 mil. He does not have another year on his contract. I mean, I could do that and then look to trade them. This is tough, man. I kind of want to see what Adrian Griffin can do, but it's not the end of the world if I'm moving him, especially Kyrie Lewis as well, because he only has 1 more year left. Tyrese Halliburton, man. I mean, if I do this trade, I would prefer just giving me a first-round pick and Halliburton for Lewis and Griffin. Whoa. What about if it's a 2024 first? Let's do that. Yeah, I wouldn't mind Halliburton. I'm probably also just going to flip Halliburton instead. But actually, what about if we did this? Let's go to the Thunder. Give me this Clippers pick, give me this Clippers pick, give me this Rockets pick, and give me this Thunder pick. Would they do 4 first-round picks for Lewis and Griffin? Boom, there we go. All right, so now we can go after Zach LaVine. We have a bunch of first-round picks for the future now, which is amazing. That's a lot. So I can't afford Kyrie, correct? We're about 5 mil off. I mean, we can wait and see if his price goes down. Zach LaVine doesn't have any offers yet, so I'm going to wait. Let's see. Does any of their prices go down? I mean, Kyrie, we're still about 5 mil off. Zach LaVine doesn't have any offers. Neither does Julius Randle. We'll see if Shea... You know what? I'm going to go after Moratorium. I mean, Zach LaVine now has 10 offers. Damn. He does have real offers from the Wizards and Bulls. Kyrie has a real offer from the Nets. I mean, we don't really need to sign anyone, but I would like to. So, what I'm going to do is offer LaVine a deal. We can offer him all of that. And then I'm going to wait. Kyrie... I mean, that's the most I can offer him. I don't even think he'll accept that yet, unfortunately. So, and Randall, let's just keep them open after Moratorium. Neither of them signed with us anyway. Okay. They didn't accept other offers. Okay, so yeah. We have a ton of guys here after Moratorium still. LaVine is here. Trae Young is still restricted. I was hoping he would be lifted. Shea, if he gets lifted, I would love to hop on that. But I think I'm going to offer Zach LaVine a deal. We're going to front load it. I'm going to give him a player option. And let's see if he accepts that. We get Randall on that deal. LaVine accepts another offer anyway. I mean, he probably would have accepted that. So I might move Randall right now. And I'm going to try to steal more picks from the Thunder. So Randall for Brown. And let's see. We're literally gutting the Thunder. And 3 first-round picks. Okay, what about 2 first-round picks? Damn, what about just 1? Damn, they really don't want to give me... Okay, give me Adrian Griffin back then. Give me Adrian Griffin and give me 2 first-round picks. All right, give me 1 first-round pick. Really? All right, just give me Adrian Griffin back. Wow. Okay, so what they would do is Kyrie Lewis and Poku. So, you know what? I will accept that deal, I think. Yeah, because I don't really want Julius Randle. I don't think he gets me to 82. No, this offseason's going on for a while, so I kind of want to speed this up a little bit. So let's do Lewis and Poku. Now, let's see. I think we're the only offer on LaVine, correct? Yeah, so we signed LaVine anyway. We would have to clear up, a little bit. So I'm not going to sign LaVine, actually. He doesn't have any offers. We'll see if his price goes down. He doesn't have any offers. Come on, LaVine. Drive down your price a little bit. I would need it to go down to 25 mil a year. He doesn't have any real offers. Okay, as long as he doesn't have any real offers, we're chilling. Okay, and Shea. Yes. We could sign Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Let's front load that. No option. 4-year deal. Come on. That would actually be amazing if we could sign Shea on that contract. Yes, let's go. Look how good this contract is going to be. Oh my god, it's going to go down to $21 million. Yes. Okay, we're done for this offseason. So play progression. I like this team a lot. We'll see who's a free agent next year if I want to move anybody right now. If we go to my... I can't look right now. Let's go to trading camps. I want to see if I want to move anybody real quick. So let's go to finances, salary cap breakdown. Who's a free agent next year? No one. Perfect. So let's go to trading camps. We'll use our on-top potentials on Sadiq Bey. We can use them on Kyra Lewis, and we can use them on Jaden McDaniels. All right, let's see. This team should be able to be a top seed in the West next year. It's actually loaded. So we'd have Edwards, or Alexander Edwards. Edwards isn't from Canada, right? No. No, why am I thinking that? I was going to say Canadian connection. Is he? No, I don't think he is. So Bay, Isaac, Adebayo, Suggs, McDaniels. Okay, I like this a lot. So they're going to get 18, 18, 18. I got to play Hardy. I got to get Hardy some minutes. Poku's going to get 10. Let's actually go 15 to Kyra, 15 to Brown, and then we can go 14. I got to get him more minutes. So Suggs will get 26. We'll go 16, and then we'll go 17 to these guys. Bam can get 30. Isaac 25. Bay 25. And then let's go 30 to those guys. System proficiency is 4 stars under 7 seconds. I do want to mess with some of these shot tendencies real quick. Like Shea can be an 85. Bam can stay at a 65. Edwards can go down to a 90. Isaac, I'd like to move that up to a 70. Suggs can go down. McDaniels can definitely go down. And then Bay can go up a little bit. And then I am pretty much cool with that. We'll move Kyra and Poku down to 70s. And Hardy down to an 80. Alright, so we'll see you guys at the end of the season, and we'll see if this team can make the playoffs for the first time in this video. Either way, we have a ton of draft picks. And just like that, we were the 1 seed in the Western Conference. Paul Banchero takes home Rookie of the Year. Cade is on the Spurs. Giannis winning DPOY. There's Zaire Williams winning Most Improved when he leaves Minnesota. You'll probably see a lot of that throughout this video. We'll take a look at any Timberwolves, if we can see any. Isaac, all defensive first team. Kind of why I picked him up. I'm hoping his next contract isn't as expensive. We'll see. Hardy takes home all rookie second team. We go 56 and 26 in year 3. That's a 29 win improvement. Just kidding. 19. I don't know how to do math. It's from 37 to 56. Why did I say 29? It's 19. So I feel like we're getting there. We're on our way to that potential like 80 win stud season. We got Shea, we got Edwards, Bam, Suggs, Bay. I love this team actually. I think it's very fun. And let's see if we can win the finals. Hey, finals aren't that important to me. It's all about our wins throughout the year. We almost lose in round 1, almost lose in round 2, almost lose in round 3, but we end up winning the NBA Finals in 5 with Bam being the Finals MVP. So that's our first championship in this video. I will definitely take it. Chris Paul retires. He heads to the Hall of Fame. And let's see. We have a bunch of picks in the draft lottery. That Brooklyn pick, that Clippers pick. Look at that. We win it all, and we're going to have 2 lottery picks. Let's see what we end up with. We end up with 5, and we end up with 10. Do we have anything in the non-lottery? We do have our pick at 30. So we have 3 first-round picks. I think I want Amani Bates, but just that number 1 overall pick being worth like $10 million a year is a lot of money. So I'm definitely going to try to trade up. Could I move 30 and 5 and my first round pick next year? Because we're going to be good next year. So I don't have my first round pick next year in 2024. Okay. Let's do that. Let's see if I move those 2 assets. Could I maybe move up to 3 with the Kings? Probably not, right? Yeah, they counteroffered. Okay, I think I'm going to stay at 5, and I'm going to try to combine 10 and 30. Like, could that even move me up to 8? I could try 9. I just really don't need that 30th overall selection, you know? So 8 with the Knicks. They say no. Oh, they'll do it with seconds. Okay, so now we have 5 and 8. I'll see what you guys have, or I'll see you guys with what I draft. We're basically the 2021 Orlando Magic with 5 and 8. So we're probably not going to end up with Amani Bates as he goes second. Then it goes Jalen Durant and Dior Johnson. Wembanyama and Niyama went 1. So here at 5, we could take Derek Whitehead. Cedric Niana. I do like that. We could go with Mbona, who I think I like a lot in this class. So yeah, I'm going to go with Dembona here with the 5th overall pick. And I'm going to take Grady Dick with the 8th overall pick. So yeah, we're going to sign these 2 guys, $7 million a year for Bona and then $5 million a year for Grady Dick. We can look at team player options. We're going to pick up everybody's team option here. We're probably going to have to make some trades. So qualifying offers, we have nobody. And then free agency, let's see what we got here. Anybody on our team? Nope. Obviously, we aren't going to have any money out there to go inside a stud. I mean, if Zion ended up being unrestricted, then I'd be a little bit upset, or John Morant, but I don't think any of them will be. So we do have a lot of free agents next year. So we're going to have to make some trades right now. Anthony Edwards, I'm going to pay, so I'm not going to trade him. We're going to probably move Kyra Lewis, Poku, Bay, McDaniels, Brown. Okay, we have a lot of trades to make. All right, boom. I think that's a trade I want to do. Yeah, because we'll get Cade for 1 more year. Then we can figure out what we want to do with him. So we're going to be trading Jaden McDaniels, Kyra Lewis, and a 2nd round pick for Jarace Walker, who was just drafted, and Cade Cunningham. Yeah, so we have Jalen Suggs and Cade Cunningham on the team. Now, who else do I want to move? I think Bay, Poku, and Brown, we could see what we can get for those 3 guys. I mean, I really only want, like, 2021 draft picks and on, because then I don't have to trade them or worry about paying them. Like, Halliburton, I would love. I mean, we could do this for Halliburton and then trade him. It's just that he's a free agent next year. I'm going to have to pay Anthony Edwards anyway, but we can get that Kings pick in 2024. That could have great value. I mean, Killian Hayes is nice. Kennedy Chandler is a great player. So, Caleb Houston is fun, and Kai Jones, but I don't want to give him up first. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this pick from the Kings, and we're going to get Tyrese Halliburton, and then I'm going to package Tyrese Halliburton and Moses Brown and see what I can get for those guys. So I could get Kuminga. I think I would do that probably straight up for Kuminga. I would be a fan of that because I'd get 2 more years of him. We could also look at Michael Foster. Yes, I would get 3 years of Foster, and I get a nice first-round pick. I think that is a trade that we are going to end up doing. We could get Ty Washington. I'm going to pass on that. So, Okongwu would be fun, but he's a free agent next year. So, we're going to do that trade for Michael Foster and a first-round pick in 2024. We just have a load of first-round picks. We have 4 next year. We have 4 in 2025, 2 in 2026, and 1 in 2027. I don't think I'm going to sign anybody. You know what? I'll actually sign Landry Shamet to a 2-year deal. Can trade him on draft night next season. So here is player progression. We'll see how this team can go. How many guys do I have in the rotation? So we'll have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, we have 11 guys that I could potentially want to play. I don't know. I might not play somebody next year. We might do an 11-man rotation. We'll see. We should have 3 training camps once again. Yes, shout out to Randy Martin. So let's see what we're going to do. We'll send Jalen Suggs, get him up to an A+. We'll send Jonathan Isaac. He's up to an A+, and then we'll send Cade Cunningham as well, get him up to an A. So let's see what the rotation's going to look like. It'll be Gilgeous-Alexander, Edwards. See, like, I probably should get a small forward at some point. I mean, if I move Cade to a small forward, does his overall go up somehow? Let's see. He's a 85 at point guard, 87 at shooting guard, 87 at small forward. So Cade will be our starting small forward next year. It'll be Gilgeous-Alexander, Edwards, Cade, Isaac, Adebayo with Suggs, Hardy, Bona. Yeah, Foster, Dick, and Walker off the bench. I mean, I don't think Walker's going to play for us. Dick will get 10 minutes. I mean, where was Walker? Yeah, he won't play. Foster and Bona will get... We'll go 15 to Bona. We'll go 17 to Foster, 23 to Hardy, 26 to Suggs. How good was Foster in his rookie year? He didn't play, actually. Weird. So we'll give a couple more minutes to Isaac. We'll give him... and then 1 more to Bam. So, system proficiency, 4.5 stars, 7 seconds or less. Isaac holds us back just a tad bit. If I throw Foster in there, it's not great. I mean, okay. So I'll see you guys at the end of the 4th season, and we'll see if we can go better than 56 and 26. So we were the 1 seed at the end of year 4. LaMelo Ball's winning MVP. Imani Bates, Rookie of the Year. Jaden McDaniels wins Most Improved. That's the 2nd time we've seen that in this video where a former Timberwolf is going to go off and win that award. We go 68 and 14 in year 4. We're getting closer to where we want to be. We've been increasing our win total each season. We somehow don't get Executive of the Year. So we'll take a look here. Any Timberwolves, Jonathan Isaac on all defensive first team, and then that will be it. So we are the 1 seed. Like I said, we went 68 and 14. We have 3 90s. We're very close to having multiple more. Very nice. That's what you want to see. Taking a look here at the stats. Edwards led the way in scoring, followed by Shea, Cade, Hardy, Bam, Suggs, Isaac. So we had a decent amount of double-digit scores. I think we had 7. We'll see if we can win back-to-back finals. At this point, we have such a well-constructed roster. We should be winning the finals every year. The Lakers almost beat us in 7 in round 2, but we do go back-to-back. Bam takes home his 2nd finals MVP of his career. LeBron and Russ retire. They're definitely both heading to the Hall of Fame. So draft lottery time. Let's see where we're going to be. So we have 2, 7, and 13 guys. I think I've actually built like the perfect setup for this team. So yeah, let's see where we end up with. We don't get 1, damn. We end up with 5, 9, and 13. So 2 and 7 drops from 5 to 9. Of course it does. We dropped from 2 to 5 last year. We're going to keep Silas, even though I'm a fan of Carlisle and Kerr. I'm going to roll with this team now. Let's go to the draft where we're definitely going to be making some trades. I don't think we have our first round picks. So we have 5, 9, 13, and 29. There's 4 right there. Oh, I actually think we had 2, 5, and 12. So we dropped from 12 to 13 as well. Look at that. So, who's a free agent next year? I think I do want to see what Isaac's contract will cost me. Ooh, Cade and Suggs are going to be free agents. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Okay. We're going to have to pay Edwards now. I don't think I'm going to trade Cade and Suggs. I want to keep them and Isaac. but I do want to move some of these picks and maybe Landry Shamet. So if we move 13, 29, and Landry Shamet, what could we get? So I want to see if the Pelicans will actually just give me 2 future first-round picks. Do you have a non-Pelicans first? No, but give me a first in 2027 and 2025 for Shamet, 13, and 29. So they will agree to that. Now, do I want to move... Do I want to move like Jarace Walker or Grady Dick in 9 and see what we can get? I mean, I can get number 1. It's pretty nice, but I don't know if I want to do that. I mean, in this class, if I had 5 and 9, let me see. So the mock drafts have 5 being Mikey Williams and 9 being Omaha Bilu. I mean, I like that a lot. I do want to see if I can maybe move up from 9 to like 7, which is owned by the Pacers. I would give you, let's see. I don't think I'm going to give them any players. I only have 1 second-round pick here. So I will actually give you my next first-round pick next year because we're going to be good anyway. So they will agree to that. Now we have 5 and 7. I'll see you guys with who I take. All right, so our 2 selections, I actually love them. We got DJ Wagner at 5, and we got Jalen Washington at 7. So we're obviously going to be signing both those guys. Team player options, pick them up on these 4 players. Now, do we want to trade Cade or Suggs? I might look at potential offers out there because I don't think I'm going to be able to pay. I mean, I could definitely pay both of them. We're going to have to pay Edwards too. So let me just renounce the rights on everybody. And let me pay Edwards first and then see what I want to do here. So Edwards is going to get a deal from the Heat. Match that 4-year offer. It is annoying now because I wanted to front load his deal. But I got to match it. I'm not losing Anthony Edwards. So what I want to do right now is see what the market for Suggs and Cade look like. So if I actually combine Suggs and Cunningham, what could we get? Because I could do a sign and trade with them as well. We can get Donovan Mitchell, who's 28. I mean, I would love that. He does have a player option. He'll be a free agent very soon, but we'd have to throw in Jaden Hardy as well. So what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to either do sign and trades with them or just try to keep them. I mean, at this moment, we're only paying... Oh, no, I forgot we're paying Bam a lot of money. All right. See, this would have been nice if it was front-loaded because that would be going down from 28 mil to 25 to 24, which would be sweet. So what I'm going to do is I don't think I'm going to sign anybody. We're going to sign Ty Jerome to a 2-year deal. I could trade him on draft night next offseason. Let's go here to player progression. As Cat is a free agent, we'll see where he ends up. Kawhi ended up signing with the Mavericks. Cat still hasn't signed yet. Wow, okay. It's looking like he will sign with the Atlanta Hawks. I mean, this is day 11, Cat. Would you sign a 1-year deal with us? I mean, we actually only could afford the minimum. But who wants to sign with us? Clint? No. Sabonis? No. Kobe White? 1-year deal? No. Okay. So let's go here to play progression where we have 3 90s. All right. This team is good. A lot of green. Let's go here into the next season, hopefully to win more than 68 games next year. I mean, we could see what we want the rotation to be, but I think we're going to have some odd men out. So we'll have Suggs, Bona, Dick, Hardy. I think I want to give Hardy some more minutes, though. Yeah, I want to give Hardy some more minutes. Let's go like 27 to Suggs. We're going to play Dick. We're going to play Foster. And then, like, that means Walker, Wagner, and Washington aren't going to get minutes. Oh, see, like, this is why I think I can let Cade and Suggs walk, man. I don't know. I'm going to keep this team right now how it is. Actually, we'll just let the CPU come up with it. You know what? Just let the CPU come up with it. We are going to have a 4.5 star, 7 seconds or less team. It's really freaking good, man. It's really good. I mean, if I were to move, like, I don't know, somebody other than Bam here, nothing can go to 5 stars, right? What about Foster? And then we put Bona there. No, Bona's not good. Grady Dick now does not get to 5 stars. All right, I'll see you guys at the end of the year. Let's go for 70 wins. Another year, another 1 seed, as we'd all expect this. Bronny James wins Rookie of the Year. Killian Hayes 6th Man of the Year. Hey, we finally get Defensive Player of the Year. And Jonathan Isaac, Carson Wallace. He was not on our team, but he wins Most Improved. We go 73-9 this season. That's what I like to see. Isaac, all defensive first team. And that is the halfway mark. We go 73-9. Just kind of looking at our past records, we went from 28 wins to 37 to 56 to 68 to 73. We are in the right direction. We have 490 overalls at the moment. I did give Shea a new contract. And yeah, everybody's going up. That's what we like to see. And then if you just kind of wanted to see the stats from this past season, here you go. I'll quickly go through these and we'll get these finals underway. We should be winning every finals for the rest of this video because we also still have so many draft picks. So we end up winning our 3rd straight finals. Shea gets finals MVP this year. Draft lottery, are we picking in here? Yes, we are. Oh my God, look at that. 2, 3, and 4. So we're going to probably end up with 5, 6, and 7, right? Probably. Yeah, 4, 6, and 7. I hate you, 2K. I don't feel like watching it because they're going to screw me over anyway. So we have we have 4, 6, 7, and 25. We're gonna hire Janice Law here as our head scout, bring back Randy Martin as our trainer. So yeah, I think I'm gonna make some selections, or I'm gonna try to trade. So this is the last real draft class. It is the VJ Miller draft class, or Victorious Miller. I think I'm gonna take him and try to get the #1 overall pick. You also have Bryce James in here. That's funny. We're going to try to move 7, 6, and 25 to move up into the top 3 and get 2 from the Cavs. They will agree to that. So we now have picks 2 and 4. Let's make those selections. Miller went 1. Damn, that's who I wanted. So let's see if 2K will kind of give me him. If we do this, will the Lakers offer me him for pick 2? Come on, you know you want to do it. Yes, I will give up the 27th pick and pick 2 for Victorious Miller. Sorry if I'm butchering it. It's like Victorious Miller. I'm just going to call him Victorious Miller because it sounds kind of cool. And then I'm going to take Gus Yelden, Tariq Watson. I guess Bryce James just went. Yeah. So we're going to take Gus Yelden here with the 4th overall selection. So we'll take a look here. He is a 77 overall. Not great. I don't know if he'll play next year because I want to play Jalen Washington. Bona, Dick, Foster, Hardy, Walker, we're bringing all them back. Qualifying offers, Suggs and Cunningham. Obviously, could offer it to them. Isaac, wow, he wants 33 mil a year. I think I might let him walk. Yeah, I'm going to let Isaac walk. I don't really need to offer him that. I was hoping it would be 25 mil a year. Even if we front load that, it's not worth it. So we're going to renounce the rights on Jonathan Isaac. Sucks I didn't get anything for him. It is what it is, though. So let's just go past here on moratorium and see. Okay, so Suggs and Cade make it through. I'm going to give them both front-loaded deals. And let's do that with Cade. And let's do that with Suggs. They could definitely be traded down the line. Oh, he takes a deal from the Bucks. It's annoying. I might move Suggs right now. We'll see. We do get Cade there. Because at this moment, we have 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 guys that I want to play. So we're going to start making some trades. All right, so we're going to be doing this trade with the Kings. It's Suggs and Ty Jerome for Fox and a future first-round pick. Next, I'm going to be trading Michael Foster and De'Aaron Fox for Ben Simmons. I don't really need Terran Frank. But could I maybe also ask for a first-round pick in this trade also in 2028 and 2029? They would want my 2027 NOLA pick. All right, so, I'll just do that trade. I kind of just want Ben Simmons to be my power forward next season. So if I do move Ben Simmons to the 4 or the 3. So right now we have a solid squad. We definitely do. I got to trade some guys, though, because we still have, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 guys that I want to play. And I have this trade here. It's going to be Gus Yelden, Jalen Washington, Jarace Walker, and Terran Frank for Amari Bailey and Denny Avdija. I will be trading Denny Avdija, though. And it's going to be for Zaire Wade. I'm not going to play Zaire Wade, so would the Pistons just give me 3 first-round picks for Avdija? Beautiful. There we go. That's actually absurd. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We could roll an 11-man rotation out there. I mean, who's a free agent next year if I guess it's actually going to be like Jaden Hardy. So Bam is. We're going to obviously want to resign Bam. I think I'm going to move Jaden Hardy, though, for multiple firsts. And I'm going to try to move him to the Lakers for 3 first-round picks. Actually, could I just do 4 first-round picks? They would want to swap. All right, we'll do that. We'll get 4 first-round picks, basically, in that trade. So let's go here to player progression, where we could see that we have 490 overalls. Bona's getting close. Yeah, I like this team a lot for next year's season. And if we look at what the team's going to be, it's going to be Shea, Edwards, Simmons, Bona, Bam, with Bailey, Cade, Dick, Wagner, and Victorious Miller off the bench. We're going to give him 10 minutes. Oh, so, yeah, I'm cool with that. Yeah, we want to do a 10-man rotation. I thought we had an 11-man. Did I just move somebody? I'm tripping then. So, let's see. Simmons can get 30. Let's go 30. We can go like 26 to Bailey, 24 to Cade. We can go 30 to these guys. And we're good. So, system proficiency is going to be 4.5 stars, 7 seconds or less. Bam isn't great, neither is Bonus. So it is what it is. I'll see you guys at the end of the 6th season. Year 6, another 1 seed is a former Timberwolves take-home most improved, and it is one. It is Jaden Hardy. That's like the 3rd in this video. We end up going 67-15, so we actually take a step back this year, which is quite unfortunate. I don't know if that is because we lost Jonathan Isaac some defense, or we ended up losing Jalen Suggs as well. Because 67-15, it's good, but it's not great, and that's not where I wanted to be. So kind of here are the numbers. I know Bam's a free agent. He could be in a sign and trade. I mean, I don't really know, like, the best centers in this league. I guess it's, like, Jokic still. because we do have, like, a lot of draft capital. I don't know. Let's get through these playoffs first. We're trying to go for our 4th straight NBA championship, and we are on pace to do so, and we end up going 16-3 throughout the playoffs. Shea takes home Finals MVP, and we have won the last 4 NBA Finals. Paul George heading to the Hall of Fame. Klay Thompson does not. Okay, interesting. Draft lottery. What do we got here? Anything in the top 10? We have potentially 2 from Miami, and it goes to 6. F you, 2K. We do want to bring back Steven Silas and Mike D'Antoni, and we can afford them both. I will also be signing, I guess, a new assistant coach. I'm not going to do Chris Paul. Ryan Williams, Darrell Armstrong. I guess it'll be Ryan Williams. Okay, so we get those guys. We'll hire Owen Masters, and we are chilling with that. So let's go here to the NBA draft, where I don't know if I want to trade anyone. I mean, Ben Simmons is 30. Like, what could I get for this package right here? We can get 1 in Garland. We can get Cat back. We can get Wiseman, who's 25. Ooh, I kind of like that. Kind of like getting Wiseman. Aiden, who's 28, but he's a 94. Ooh, that's also nice. With Aiden, I'd get Hernan Gomez. With Wiseman, I'd get Austin Hero. I kind of want to do one of these. Do I do the Aiden one? And then we kind of move on from... Yeah, Aiden's 5 stars. We're going to do this trade. We're going to be getting Aiden. He's going to probably replace Bam Adebayo. I might do a sign and trade with Bam, though. Maybe get Ben Simmons back, something like that. I am going to move Hernan Gomez and these 2 first-round picks, though, for future picks from the Phoenix Suns. Very nice. So let's go here to rookie signings. I hope we didn't get worse with that trade. I mean, I do think we need to add some defense. So I don't know how I feel about that. We can go here to qualifying offers. Not going to offer anyone a deal. And Bam is a free agent. So what I'm going to do is give Bam a 2-year deal. He's going to sign that, and then we are going to probably trade him. All right, so let's go here to player progression. Actually, no, I do want to see what a Bam Adebayo trade could look like. I mean, we could roll out there Aiden and Bam, but I'm not a huge fan of that. So I'm going to try to get Trae Young for Bam Adebayo, who's on the last year of his deal. So I would throw in, I guess, my first-round picks, because I know those won't be good. So we'll do 2 first-round picks in Bam for Trae Young. I could also throw in, these guys are all on 1-year deals. Great. I'll throw in Grady Dick. So that would probably work. So if we're going to do that, then I want multiple future first-round picks from the Hawks. Will they do 4? No, what about 3? What about 2? What was the original trade? It was Amari Bailey, who will also be a first-round pick next year, or excuse me, a free agent next year. I mean, he's 22 and he's a 90. I'd like to keep Amari Bailey if I can. So if I were to do Bam and Grady Dick here in the trade finder, what could I get? Anything that I like? Chet Holmgren. Ooh, I wouldn't mind that. I get Ty Washington. I can get Jalen Green, who's on a max contract. Trae Young. Okay, I can get Trae Young. Do I want Trae Young or Holmgren? I guess Holmgren's on a longer contract. So we're going to actually do that trade with Chet Holmgren. And we're also going to be getting Ty Washington. And then do I want to trade anybody else that's on a 1-year deal is the question. Like, do I want to trade Bona or Bailey and Perry Lynch? I mean, what could I get? I mean, I can get Suggs and Duran. I mean, I'm going to try to pay... we can get Wiseman. I don't need another center, though. I'm going to try to pay Bailey and Bona next year. We'll see if we can even do that. So, play progression, we have 5, 6 90s. Pretty nice. All right, we're on to year 7. They want to come up with Shea, Edwards, Cade, Bona, and Aiden with Holmgren, Bailey, Miller, Washington. Okay, so I'm not going to actually play Washington. We're going to play Wagner, so we can actually give him 23, Miller 23, Bailey 26, Holmgren 27, Aiden 29, Bona 27, Cade 28. Let's go Edwards 29. We'll go 1 less to Bona and 1 more to Alexander. Okay, so system proficiency, 4.5 stars, 7 seconds or less. I'll see you guys at the end of year 7. Okay, this is jokes. Our MVP is, hey, we got our first MVP at Chet Holmgren. He didn't even start for us. He was our 6th man. He just won MVP and 6th man of the year. Has that ever been done before? I don't know. And we go 77-5. That's what I'm freaking talking about. Wow, Holmgren wins MVP as the 6th man. I've never seen that before. I've never had that before either. So there we go. We're back in the 70 win column. 77-5. Keeping my notes tab right now. Marking it down. That's our best record yet. Love to see it. We might hit a roadblock, though. We do have, 6, 7, 8 90s. But I don't know if we're going to have enough money to bring back Amari Bailey and Adem Bona. We will see. So if you want to see any stats, I'll kind of just go down here. Bona actually led us in scoring. I mean, losing Amari Bailey isn't that much, but losing Bona would hurt a little bit. So yeah, you look at these guys, they're drafted so high. Bona 5, Wagner 5, Edwards 1, Miller 1, Cunningham 3, Bailey 14, Aiden 1. It's Very high. So, are we going to win our 5th straight NBA championship? We sweep the Clippers, we sweep the Grizzlies, we beat the Rockets in 5, and we beat the Wizards in 5. And Holmgren wins MVP, 6th Man of the Year, and Finals MVP this season. KD, Curry, Harden, all going to be heading to the Hall of Fame. In real life, Hayward and DeRozan will be close if they make it or not. Also, Lillard retired. Okay, he makes it to the Hall of Fame. Obviously, that will happen in real life. So, let's look here at the draft lottery. Do we have anything here? I did see our team twice. Will we ever get lucky? No. We actually dropped from 4 and 6 to 6 and 8. I hate 2K so much. So let's go to the NBA draft here, and let's see what we want to do. We have 6, 8, 24, and 29. If I package those with like a Shea, nothing. Okay, so I think I'm just going to make my selections, or I'm going to actually use them to trade up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use 6, 24, and 29 to trade up to 3. I don't think 2 would work. Yeah, 2 doesn't work. What about 3 with the Bulls? Yeah, we'll swap that Lakers and Portland picks. Why not? Alright, so we are in an auto-generated draft class. Sasha Golub goes 1. Cameron Curry goes 2. So I think I'm going to take Andor Kafka, who will be overseas for a year, so I don't have to worry about playing him at this current moment. And then with the... what is this? 8? I feel like we have had 8 so many times on this video and I've traded it. I'll take another overseas player. Nihat Karamoglu. Why not? We'll take these guys overseas. That is going to be what we're going to know about this draft class. He's a 78 at 18 overseas. Look at that. That's very nice. 2027 draft class, the year of the Euro stashes. Wow, that Kafka guy is going to be a stud next year. Picking up the options on Miller, Washington, and Wagner. I keep wanting to say Wagner. But if I can't bring back Bona and Bailey, if I could just bring back one of them, that would be nice. We'll see. I might get them back on the qualifying offer because we're at the point in this stage where really nobody has cap space anymore. We had Jeremy Roach. Look at that. But yeah, Bailey and Bona not going to renounce rights on them, obviously. Bona does have 16 deals, though. None of them are real. And then for Bailey, he's got none either. So let's just keep this going. If I get him back on the qualifying offer, I will definitely take that. And that's looking like it's going to be the case. Yeah. None of them are getting actually real offers. Oh, the Warriors are getting close to a real offer. I mean, $10 million a year. I'll match that. So we're getting him back both on the qualifying offer. You love to see that. We have 5, 6, 7, 90s. Pretty good. On to year 8, we're running back the 77-5 team from last year. We'll have Shea, Edwards, Cade, Bona, Aiden with Holmgren, Bailey, Miller, Washington, Wagner. Washington won't be playing for us. Yeah, he won't be. I'm going to give Wagner 24 minutes. We'll actually go 25 to these guys. And we're good with that. So I'll see you guys at the end of the season. We still can't hit 5-star system proficiency, unfortunately. Yeah, unless I move Holmgren there. Yes, 5 stars. Hey, we get 5 stars in this video. That's what I'm talking about. I'll see you guys at the end of the season. So another year, another 6th man winning MVP as Chet Holmgren wins MVP once again. Isaac's still winning DPOY. Miles Hero almost traded for him at one point. And we go 79-3. I wasn't even paying attention. Whoa. Oh, I wish I could look at the calendar, but you can't as Luke is on the Heat. But whoa, we go 79-3 with this team. That's actually kind of crazy. I wish we can go back to the calendar and see who beat us and how close it was. But wow, we have 6, 7, 8, 90s. Washington didn't even play and he went up with a morale boost. Wow. 79-3. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. That might be our peak in this video. We have won, I think, 5 straight NBA championships. Yeah. We'll see if we go 6 because Bam's got 2 straight Finals MVPs. Then it was Shea 2 straight years. Let's see if it's going to be Holmgren for 2 straight years, as it will be. Yep, Holmgren gets Finals MVP with coming off the bench. So I kind of just want to keep running these teams back as Jimmy Butler or Rudy Gobert don't head into the Hall of Fame. Okay. So, oh my God, let's go. We finally get the first overall pick in a draft. We also have 9 and 30. Hey, we finally get lucky and we could get the number 1 overall pick. So we have 2 more years to win 3 more games than we did last year and go 82-0. Aiden is 30, and so is Shea. I think I might look to move Shea. All right, so I'm going to start off with this trade. It's going to be DeAndre Aiden, because then we can start Holmgren for Paolo Banchero. Let's get that done. And then I'm also going to be trading Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. What? It just gave me offers for him. Now it won't? Okay, yeah, because I want to play Kafka next year. But if we did Jalen Harris, who I just got in that trade, and Shea, nobody for Shea? And 9? Really? Okay, so I do want to see if I can get a better point guard. I mean, no way I can even trade for Lamelo yet. It's going to be somebody near his salary, which is going to be tough. Like, Jalen Suggs. Can I even do this? Okay, I can. Wait, actually, if I tried LaMelo, and I did Shea And I did, what's his name? Jalen Harris. And do I have anybody else that I can include? The Kiat Nurmagomedov guy. Okay, and then I trade 9, 30, and another first-round pick next year. Does this go through for LaMelo Ball? Yes! Yes! We trade for LaMelo Ball. Sick. So, that is what I'm talking about. We still have the number 1 pick in this draft, which is amazing. And is there a consensus? It looks like it's this guy, but he's 23. Leftos Diamantopoulos. Alright, I definitely butchered that. I apologize. So, honestly, I'm going to take him. He's 23. Johnny Blake could be really good, too. He's 18. But I'm going to take him because he might be a B+. We'll see if I made the mistake or not. Okay, no, I didn't. 70-70 with 73. He might play for us next year. He might not. But this Kafka will definitely be playing. He's reminding me of that guy I got in the Knicks My GM on last gen, if you remember him. So, we don't have to bring back Ty Washington, but if we get these guys back on the qualifying offers, that would be nice. Bailey's a free agent. Okay. Can I even afford him? No. So we're going to be losing Bailey and Bona this free agency class, which hurts a little bit. So I'm just hoping to get back Wagner and Washington on the qualifying offers. We had Cam Fletcher. Didn't even know that. So yeah, like I said, there's just no way that we're going to be able to bring back Bailey or Bona. So we're just going to renounce. Oh, Bona ended up getting signed. Who did he actually sign with? The Nuggets on a 5-year deal. Actually, a pretty cheap contract. So we're going to renounce the rights on Bailey. Hopefully get those guys back on the qualifying offers. That's going to hurt our team if we wanted to improve from 79-3. All right, so we do get them both back on the qualifying offers. So we have only 590 overalls going into next year's season. We're going to need a lot out of our bench unit. We do have 2 more seasons, though. So we're going to go LaMelo and Edwards, the 1st and 3rd overall picks from the 2020 draft. Cade, Banchero, Holmgren, Miller, Washington, Wagner. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to play Washington like 19 minutes. I want to play these guys like 15. We'll go 14-10, okay. Wagner 21. Miller can get 27 because I'm going to give Wagner a little bit more. Holmgren 30. Banchero 28. K 26 is good. LaMelo will get 31, so I have 3 minutes left over. Let's give him to Kafka. I'll see you guys at the end of the season. We're 5-star system proficiency. I don't even need to edit a little bit. Let's go better than 79-3. In our second to last season, Luka is winning MVP on the Philadelphia 76ers. That's a fun pickup. Isaac's still winning Defensive Player of the Year. We go 72-10. Ugh. That hurts. I was keeping an eye on it this season, and we ended up going like 15-3 to start the year. So that is unfortunate. ZZ Clark's on all-NBA first team. Okay, Dembona, once he leaves us, superstar. I wouldn't have been surprised if he won MVP. Is Amari Bailey up here? He is not. There's Grady Dick. Another former Timberwolf. Any other former T-Wolves? Was Jalen Lewis on our team? No, that was Jalen Washington. Okay. We don't get any Timberwolves, but we do get Chet Holmgren on all defensive second team. So we are the 1 seed. We will have a couple free agents. Like, LaMelo's a free agent. Miller might be a free agent. I'm hoping we're able to bring back these guys. I do want to see what overall Kafka went up to. 79. Not great. So, do we win our 7th straight NBA championship here in year 9? And we do so. Who's finals MVP? It's Holmgren, who now has 3 of those under his belt. Who goes to the Hall of Fame? It's Lillard again and Kawhi Leonard. Yeah, Lillard in this game always goes to the Hall of Fame 2 straight years. It's weird. We finally don't have any lottery picks this year. In, what is this, 2029? We don't even have any first-round picks in general. So we're going to here to team player options where we have nothing. Okay, so qualifying offers, we're giving Miller, Wagner, and Washington the qualifying offers. I'm, like, kind of surprised that... Why can I give these guys, like, Wagner and Washington 2 straight years of qualifying offers, but I couldn't give Bona and Bailey it again last year? Weird to me. So LaMelo, I'd like to bring back. Can we afford him? Oh, yeah, we can. All right, let's give him enough money. Boom, we get LaMelo back. Very nice. And then let's hope we get Miller and Wagner back on the qualifying offers. Come on, cross our fingers. Nobody signed them. Because I can't afford them if they get signed anyway. So please, 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 do we get them back? Oh my god, I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Come on, come on. And we get Claudio Sanchez, Papadopoulos, Wagner, Washington, and no Victorious Miller back. He ended up signing somewhere. So this is going to be our final rotation. LaMelo, Edwards, Cunningham, Banchero, Holmgren, Cade. We got Wagner, Washington, Diamantopoulos, that number 1 overall pick, in Kafka. That's what we're going to roll with. We're going to give them at least 15. Oh, yeah, we could do something like that. All right, here's the rotation. Let's see if this team, 5-star system proficiency, can top 79-3 in the final season. So, hey, we get Chet Holmgren to win MVP again, and in the final season, year 10, we go 76-6. So, for those keeping track at home, year 1 on, we go 28-54. then 37 and 45. Year 3, 56 and 26. Year 4, 68 and 14. Year 5, 73 and 9. Year 6, 67 and 15. Year 7, 77 and 5. Then in year 8, we had our best record in this video, closest to 82 and 0. We go 79 and 3. 72 and 10 in year 9. And then in year 10, the final season, we go 76 and 6. So do we win our 8th straight NBA championship? I think this would be. I'm sure we're gonna. We just went 76 and 6. Okay, the Warriors almost beat us. But yeah, we win our 8th straight championship. Chet Holmgren wins his 4th straight finals MVP. That is gonna be it for me, though. Hope you guys enjoyed. We ended this video with 590 overalls. Just kidding. 6. Just kidding. Oh, not 7. Damn. This guy that we took number 1 overall, who's 23, is already an 88 overall. But yeah, this was a stacked team. We had so many stacked teams throughout this video. If you guys did enjoy this, drop a thumbs up. If you want to see maybe like a fantasy draft 10-year rebuild, let me know down below. I'm cool with doing these like obscure 10-year rebuilds. They're pretty fun. I've never done something like this before. So if you guys did enjoy, drop a thumbs up. Love you guys. Catch you on the next one. Peace.